How many people out there have alarm clocks? You know, you get up at a certain time, you go to bed at a certain time. Well, you know what? I was out looking for heaters. I've got a vent-free heater, and it's got a regular thermostat on it. Now, you cannot find one of these manufactured anywhere that has a programmable thermostat. And you may say, why is that important? How many people here, when they go to bed at night, don't mind it being cool? I like, get up under the covers and you warm up and you're nice and cool and you sleep real good. But in the morning, when it's time to wake up, you hate to get up out of that nice warm bed because it's cool. Likewise, you're not in the bedroom all day long, so the bedroom doesn't need to be super warm all day long. Hence the programmable thermostat. You could program, if these were available with little timers on them, I mean, with electronics these days, it shouldn't cost no more than $10 extra for a manufacturer to add one of these on at the time of manufacturing. But anyway, I digress. To the manufacturers, what's wrong with you? I mean, you got a heater. These gas heaters, vent-free ones, are 99.9% efficient. That means all the heat goes in the house. They burn super clean, no carbon monoxide. They're real good. They're super efficient heaters. But the thermostat, you set it at, say, 72 degrees. It's 72 degrees all day long and all night long. Constant. Why don't you put a timer in that so I can set it for at 8 o'clock, it warms the bedroom up to about 68 degrees, which is cool. Say 9. Let's just say we go to bed at 9 o'clock. And, at 10 o'clock, it allows the temperature to drop down to about 62. Hey, you're done under the covers. You're warm. You're snoozing. Okay, 5 o'clock in the morning arrives, right? Now, you want it warm before you get up. So this heater knows at 4:30 to cut on. 4:30 in the morning, it cuts on. So when your alarm clock goes off at, say, 5 a.m., your room is done warmed up to, let's say, 75 degrees. When you come out of them covers, you're in a nice warm room. So you get dressed, you take your shower and everything, and, you're out the door by, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Now, why are we going to keep the room heated after that? There's no real water running in the bedroom, so while you're gone to work, the temperature drops back down to the 60-degree mark. You don't want to get real cold because then it takes a lot to heat it back up. But you can drop, 10 degrees, say 65, even drop it to 60. You're not going to be home the end of the day, or the kids don't get home from school till, 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock, you bring it back up to 68. People are moving around at the end of the day. 68 degrees is a pretty good temperature for moving around. You're active. You're not just sitting around. So you bring it back up to 68. And the process starts all over again. Why can't we have a programmable thermostat in these? Do you realize how much gas, propane, oil, anything would, if we just put programmable thermostats in all our heaters and air conditioners? I mean, you think you save money with the incandescent light bulb? Switching to fluorescent and LED? Hey, heating and cooling uses up huge amounts of electricity and gas. They should have all programmable thermostats in them. Every one of them. I mean, and it won't cost hardly nothing. And look how much that would save us in gas and oil. We got computers in our cars. We got computers and everything else. Why don't we have computers in our heaters? Come on. It's not that hard a deal to put a electronic thermostat on. You just make an add-on so we can add it to the old ones. How about that? Somebody make an add-on thermostat to all these old gas heaters that we can program it for a certain time of day. We're gone. It doesn't need to heat up that room. All right? Right now, I have to get up and go up there and turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. And usually it doesn't automatically turn on in the morning, which makes it extremely uncomfortable getting up out of bed. You know, you get up out of bed and it's like 50 degrees in here. Because you never do hit it just right, you know, when you turn it up and down and up and down. Now, they just recently, last couple of years, started doing this with window air conditioners, where you could program them off your phone, which is a little bit over the top. You know, just simple programming on the front of the unit would have been fine. You didn't need to go Bluetooth and all that other nonsense. Just a simple program. You know, I want it on. I want it this temperature at this time of day. I want it this temperature at that time of day. You know, at certain times of day, I want it to go up and down. That's all. That's all. And do you know how much money that would save and how much comfort that would be? We're talking over, you know, the whole United States over time. Millions, not billions of dollars. Billions of dollars in energy savings. And where's the common sense in this? Why am I the only one that's thinking about this? Does it take some silly redneck to figure out that a programmable thermostat on small heaters? I mean, even the little electric portable space heaters. Why can't we have a programmable thermostat on them? You know, it's no more electronics than a hand calculator. I mean, right now, for my, electric heater, at least I can get a timer, a wall timer, and plug it in, you know, so when I go into the bathroom in the morning, you know, to take my shower, it's nice and warm, you know, in the bathroom. But, you know, that's only a little space heater and it only stays on for about an hour. You know, at that time, my shower time, I go in the bathroom, take my shower. You know, it knows about what time it happens every day. And at the end of that, it shuts off. I guess maybe this is just too complicated for this high-tech society to have a programmable thermostat on our small appliances, our small heaters and air conditioners.